Why do we delegate? And why do we tell business owners to delegate? A lot of pushback on this. Because a lot of business people, when you tell them to delegate, they behave as if you don't realize, you don't know what you're saying. You have not lived these experiences. You are just telling this person to delegate because you don't understand business. No. The reason we delegate and the reason why we tell you to delegate is because we want four things to happen. We want four things to happen. The first one is that we want things to be done. And we know that you cannot do those things. We know even when you do those things, you don't do them well. We want things done. We want them done a certain way. We want them done at the appointed time. The time, we are conscious of the time when we want those things done. We want those things done with certain tools, very specific tools. And we want those things done the exact same way every time. Can you do that? For example, if I say that you want to make sure that you are recording yourself when you are doing certain tasks, you are recording this process, you are recording this thing on site. If you're the business owner, at one time you're in the office trying to strike a deal, and the next minute you are probably in the stores trying to negotiate materials. The next minute you are out there maybe having a conversation with a client on site. Can we reliably say that you are going to be the one that is going to be relied upon to make those videos about that specific thing that we wanted to be recorded, or to be pictures to be taken, or videos to be taken, or films to be taken during that time? Are you going to do that, or you're going to give us excuses? That is exactly why we delegate. And there is one thing that I want you to remind you, that there is nobody who is more invested in your business than you. We don't doubt that. We know that you have the best interest for your business. We don't doubt that. We know that you can probably be the best filmmaker, you can be the best person to install a customer's appliance or whatever. We know that you have the best interest in your business. You can do all those things, but you won't do those things because you're just one person with the 24 hours to deal with. We know that you want to do those things, all of them, but we know you're not going to do them. You're not going to do those things. You're not going to do them the way we want them to be done. You're not going to do them at the time that you want it to be done. You're not going to do, or you're not going to use the tools that we have specifically said that they are required for that job to be completed. And you're not going to do this the same exact way that we intended to be done. And that is why we delegate. Because once we have delegated, once we know who is going to do this, good, we can make a checklist that person is going to use to complete that task. And the more they do the same task, more and more times, the better they become at it. The more uniform their results become. And the more uniform their results become, the more it becomes a system, the more it becomes natural, the more it becomes an advantage, a competitive advantage for your company. That is why we delegate. That is why we are very specific on the things that we want done at, and why we give very specific instruction to very specific people. It would rather cost us a little more. Because, for example, I can give someone, maybe I can give that person 2 extra hours that are going to be counted as overtime. Because this is the person that takes, for example, videos at work. It means that they will have an extra time to sort out these videos at the end of the day and send them maybe to the video, to the marketing agency. We know that it is going to cost them an extra more time. And that is why we are assigning this specific person. And they become very good at capturing these moments at the work, because they know They want to capture very specific things because it becomes natural in them that they want to look for opportunities to make content, to video, to take videos, to take pictures, what looks like fun or what looks like it can really attract someone or make someone stop and watch. They become very good at it. We have provided this person the tools, we have provided them the framework, the checklist, we have provided that person the leeway to make sure that he is doing his best for this. And it is goes either way on every other thing. But I would rather have a little bit more cost for something to be done the way that we want them to be done. Because those simple delegations, those simple things that we delegate, they take away, they actually give us more time. We buy more time. My hourly rate is more expensive than the hourly rate of someone that I would probably be hiring to do something on the work site. If I buy an extra hour from that person, I am still, it gives me more freedom so that I can think strategically about that role and what it is adding to my business. I can look at, for example, the person that I have assigned social media. I can now be able to look at it from a perspective of strategy and not from an action point of view that I'm the one going to do those things. Thank you.